Oh my God, that's Miss Norbury.
Oh, I love seeing teachers outside of school. It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
In Mean Girls, school is where you learn to survive the dangers of society and maybe even thrive. When Cady arrives, she is kind, outgoing, well-adjusted and intelligent. But she discovers that if you don't want to eat lunch alone in the bathroom every day, if you want to succeed in an American high school, you need to learn to be a very different kind of person.
So you've actually never been to a real school before? Shut up. Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
And she learns fast, in real-world situations, facing real-world problems, in a variety of locations. And most of this learning takes place outside the classroom.
Girl World had a lot of rules.
You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row, and you can only wear your hair in a ponytail once a week.
Regina George is an evil dictator. Now, how do you overthrow a dictator? You cut off her resources.
In the classroom, Cady says things like,
A sub n equals n plus 1 over 4.
That's right. It's good.
and listens to teachers who mostly stand at the front of the room lecturing. They give feedback like,
Not your best. I need your parents to sign this so they know that you're failing.
or say things like,
Don't read ahead.
No green pen.
No food in class.
Bleiben Ihren vorgenannten Platz!
This is mostly a distraction from real learning, and Cady has a full schedule, because in her real education she is collaborating with her peers to learn how to transform her character. And to her surprise, she discovers that when you spend all your time with people who act a certain way and are forced to mimic that behaviour with constant feedback and reinforcement, well, you really do change, whether you want to or not.
This is the fertility vase of the Ndebele tribe. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Who are you?
And teachers do care about these changes when the right incentives arise.
I got parents calling me on the phone asking, did someone get shot?
And they try out short-term interventions.
And what we're going to try to do is fix the way you young ladies relate to each other.
Okay, everybody close your eyes.
Which are really successful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
By the end of the school year, Cady has learned about the need to conform to a narrow group dynamic, even if this makes her a smaller, colder person. She's also learned some other useful skills.
I had learned how to control everyone around me.
Hey, I'm having a small get-together at my house tomorrow night.
Is Regina going?
No, do you think I'm an idiot? No, it's just gonna be a few cool people and you better be one of them, biatch.
And in the end, Cady is rewarded with the big prizes. She wins the school math competition, and she is crowned prom queen. And now, somehow, Cady has learned, despite the rewards for her bad behaviour, that really we should just be ourselves, and that
Right up your hairy...
not really. It's too late. Whatever Cady claims to have learned in the final act, we know differently. The film has presented a vision of education in which adolescents take cues from their environments and from collaboration with peers about what to learn. And in this school, the lessons are academic study as a distraction from the pleasure of life, and the person you should become is whoever you need to be to survive the lunchroom jungle and gain higher status.
Oh man, that is bleak.
But 2004 was a long time ago, and this movie is total fiction. How many people remember school being anything like this? Didn't you carry away more valuable lessons than this from your education?
No.
Of course, maybe there's nothing wrong with North Shore High School. Maybe it's just a small version of the real world, and students really are learning the tricks they will need to survive. But if you're not happy with the lessons Cady learns in this school, how should we fix it? If students learn from their environment, and from collaboration with peers, and what they learn shapes who they become, what can we change about school to help Cady reach her fullest potential?